tournament. It was a global celebration that united billions of fans. Every edition produced unforgettable heroes, heartbreaking defeats, and magical moments that would be remembered forever. The 1998 FIFA World Cup in France marked the beginning of a new era. For the first time, the tournament featured 32 teams, making it the biggest World Cup ever. Here's a strong structure for your YouTube video. Open with a dramatic question: what makes the FIFA World Cup the greatest sporting event on Earth? Every 4 years, billions of fans witness unforgettable moments that inspire generations. From impossible goals to emotional victories and shocking upsets, the World Cup has produced memories that live forever. In this video, we'll relive the greatest FIFA World Cup moments of all time. 1. Uruguay wins the first FIFA World Cup, 1930. The journey begins in Uruguay, where the first FIFA World Cup took place in 1930. Only 13 teams participated, but the tournament laid the foundation for football's biggest competition. Uruguay defeated Argentina 4-2 in the final, becoming the first ever world champions and starting a legacy that still continues today. 2. The Miracle of Bern, 1954. One of football's biggest surprises happened in Switzerland. Hungary, unbeaten for 4 years and featuring legendary striker Ferenc Puskás, entered the final as overwhelming favorites. West Germany shocked the football world by coming from behind to win 3-2. This historic victory became known as the Miracle of Bern 3. Pelé announces himself to the world, 1958. At just 17 years old, Pelé amazed the football world during the 1958 World Cup in Sweden. He scored a hat-trick in the semi-final against France and then 2 spectacular goals in the final against the host nation. Brazil lifted its first World Cup, while Pelé became a global superstar. 4. England's historic triumph, 1966. The 1966 World Cup at Wembley Stadium remains one of England's proudest sporting achievements. Geoff Hurst scored the only hat-trick ever recorded in a World Cup final as England defeated West Germany 4-2 after extra time. Decades later, fans still debate whether Hurst's famous goal actually crossed the line. 5. Brazil's magical team of 1970. Many football experts believe the Brazil team of 1970 was the greatest ever assembled. Led by Pelé, Jairzinho, Tostão, Gerson and Carlos Alberto, Brazil played breathtaking attacking football. Their brilliant team goal in the final against Italy, finished by Carlos Alberto, is still considered one of the greatest goals in football history. 6. Diego Maradona's legendary performance, 1986. The 1986 World Cup in Mexico belonged to Diego Maradona. In the quarterfinal against England, he scored 2 of the most famous goals ever. The first, later called the Hand of God, remains controversial. Just minutes later, he dribbled past 5 English players before scoring what FIFA later recognized as the goal of the century. Argentina went on to win the World Cup, cementing Maradona's legendary status. As football entered the 1990s, new stars emerged, unforgettable finals unfolded, and the World Cup became even bigger. But the greatest moments were still waiting to happen. In Part 2, we'll explore Zidane's brilliance, Ronaldo's redemption, Germany's historic triumph, and Lionel Messi finally completing football's greatest dream. 1998. Zinedine Zidane leads France to its first World Cup. 2002. Ronaldo's incredible comeback after injury and Brazil's 5th title. 2006. Zidane's unforgettable headbutt in the World Cup final. 2010. Andrés Iniesta scores Spain's historic winning goal. 2014. Germany defeats Brazil 7-1 in one of football's biggest shocks. 2014 final. Mario Götze's extra-time winner against Argentina. 2018. Kylian Mbappé announces himself as football's next superstar. 2022. Lionel Messi finally wins the FIFA World Cup in an unforgettable final against France. Conclusion. Why these moments define football history and why every World Cup creates new legends. At that time, France entered the competition carrying the hopes of an entire nation. Led by captain Didier Deschamps and the brilliant playmaker Zinedine Zidane, the French team combined creativity, discipline, and confidence. As they advanced through the knockout rounds, the excitement across France reached incredible levels. In the final, they faced defending champions Brazil, a team filled with world-class stars, and expected by many to win another title. But France produced one of the greatest performances ever seen in a World Cup final. Zidane scored 2 powerful headers from corner kicks before Emmanuel Petit added a 3rd goal late in the match. France won 3-0 and lifted the World Cup for the very first time. Streets across the country filled with celebrations, and Zidane instantly became a national hero whose legacy would inspire generations. 4 years later, football witnessed one of the greatest comeback stories in sporting history. Ronaldo Nazário entered the 2002 FIFA World Cup with everything to prove. After suffering devastating knee injuries that nearly ended his career, many people believed he would never return to his best. Critics doubted him, while fans hoped for a miracle. Ronaldo answered those doubts on football's biggest stage. Throughout the tournament in South Korea and Japan, he scored goal after goal, with incredible speed, skill, and composure. In the final against Germany, Ronaldo produced the decisive performance everyone dreamed of. He scored twice to secure a 2-0 victory, and gave Brazil its fifth FIFA World Cup title. Finishing as the tournament's top scorer with 8 goals, Ronaldo completed one of the most inspiring redemption stories in football history. His famous haircut became iconic, but it was his determination and resilience that truly captured the world's admiration. The 2006 FIFA World Cup in Germany delivered another unforgettable story. Zinedine Zidane announced that the tournament would be the final competition of his legendary career. Despite being 34 years old, he played some of the finest football of his life. France defeated Spain, Brazil, and Portugal thanks largely to Zidane's extraordinary performances. In the final against Italy, he calmly scored a Panenka penalty that demonstrated his remarkable confidence. However, the match would also become famous for one dramatic moment that shocked the football world. During extra time, Zidane headbutted Italian defender Marco Materazzi after an exchange between the two players. The referee showed a red card, ending Zidane's career in heartbreaking fashion. Italy eventually won the World Cup after a penalty shootout. It remains one of the most discussed moments in football history because it combined brilliance, emotion, pressure, and tragedy in a single unforgettable night. In 2010, the FIFA World Cup traveled to South Africa, becoming the first tournament ever hosted on African soil. The event represented hope, unity, and progress for an entire continent. The colorful atmosphere, passionate supporters, and constant sound of vuvuzelas created a unique experience unlike any previous World Cup. Spain arrived with one of the greatest midfield combinations football had ever seen, featuring Xavi, Andrés Iniesta, Sergio Busquets, and Xabi Alonso. Their patient passing style dominated opponents throughout the tournament. The final against the Netherlands remained tense for almost 120 minutes. Just when penalties seemed inevitable, Andrés Iniesta received a perfect pass and fired the ball into the net. His winning goal secured Spain's first ever FIFA World Cup title and completed one of football's greatest eras, following Spain's victories at Euro 2008 and Euro 2012. The 2014 FIFA World Cup in Brazil promised unforgettable drama, but no one expected one of the biggest shocks in football history. Brazil, playing in front of their own fans, reached the semi-final against Germany, hoping to win a sixth World Cup. Instead, football witnessed a result that stunned the entire planet. Germany scored 5 goals in just the first 29 minutes. Every attack seemed unstoppable as Brazil's defense completely collapsed. By the final whistle, Germany had won 7-1. Brazilian supporters were left in tears while football fans around the world struggled to believe what they had seen. The match became one of the greatest upsets ever recorded in international football and remains one of the most unforgettable World Cup moments. Germany continued their remarkable journey into the final against Argentina. For nearly 113 minutes, both teams fought with incredible determination. Lionel Messi searched for the goal that could give Argentina the trophy, while Germany patiently waited for one decisive opportunity. That moment arrived when substitute Mario Götze controlled a cross with his chest before volleying the ball into the net. His brilliant finish secured Germany's fourth FIFA World Cup title. The goal instantly became one of the most iconic moments in World Cup history, proving that even a single touch can change football forever. The 2018 FIFA World Cup introduced a new superstar to the global stage. Kylian Mbappé, only 19 years old, amazed fans with breathtaking speed, fearless dribbling, and clinical finishing. He became the first teenager since Pelé to score in a World Cup final. France defeated Croatia 4-2 to lift their second FIFA World Cup trophy. Mbappé's incredible performances signaled the arrival of football's next generation and inspired millions of young players around the world to chase their dreams. Then came the 2022 FIFA World Cup in Qatar, widely regarded as one of the greatest tournaments ever played. For Lionel Messi, this was more than another World Cup. It was his final opportunity to complete the only achievement missing from his legendary career. Throughout the tournament, Messi displayed outstanding leadership, creativity, and determination. Argentina overcame difficult moments, dramatic knockout matches, and enormous pressure to reach the final against France. What followed became one of the greatest football matches ever played. Argentina led twice, but Kylian Mbappé repeatedly brought France back into the game, completing a remarkable hat-trick. After an unforgettable 3-3 draw, the World Cup was decided by penalties. Argentina remained calm, converting their spot kicks before goalkeeper Emiliano Martinez produced another crucial save. As Gonzalo Montiel scored the winning penalty, Lionel Messi collapsed to the ground in tears of joy. After years of near misses and heartbreak, he had finally achieved football's greatest prize. Images of Messi lifting the World Cup trophy instantly became some of the most iconic photographs in sports history. These unforgettable moments remind us why the FIFA World Cup is unlike any other competition. Every 4 years, ordinary matches become extraordinary stories. Legends are created, dreams come true, and history is rewritten in front of billions of fans. From Zidane's brilliance and Ronaldo's redemption to Germany's unforgettable victories, Mbappe's rise, and Messi's ultimate triumph, these moments continue to inspire football lovers across every generation. And with every new World Cup, the world waits once again, wondering which incredible chapter will be written next.